What's going on, everyone? I'm S2F Gaming, and welcome back to the Fjordur series here on ARK Survival Evolved. Today, guys, we are going to be heading over to Asgard again, because there is a particular tame that I want to grab, and that is the Shadowmane. Now, here's the thing. Last episode, we looked around for a Thyla. I could not find a Thyla for the life of me, or at least a high-level one to tame. You guys have been telling me that they spawn all over the Red Forest area, so we'll definitely take another look and see if we can find it there. But at the end of the day, I do want a Thyla, don't get me wrong, but I think having a Shadowmane too would be absolutely awesome. Now, before we head on over there, as you guys can see on my shoulder, I have the level 29 male that we got in the last episode. This is the Fjordur, and I love the colors on this thing. I love the yellow, I love the red, I love the blue beak. This thing looks absolutely amazing. But if you guys remember, we did see a 145 female, so I want to get that 145 female, and the plan is, not in this episode, but in between episodes, I want to breed this Fjordur, this low-level male, with that female to get the female stats on these colors, essentially, and that is the gist. Now, in between episodes, I have went ahead and made a few more ovises. We have a total of, what, 3, 6, 7. I think 7 will be totally fine, because once we get over to that area, I'm going to throw out all the ovises. We're going to give them any health levels in health that we can, because apparently higher health on any dino tends to, well, on the ovis in particular, gives more yield, I guess, when it comes to mutton and everything, which means it gives you a higher effectiveness when taming Fjordhogs. That might sound a little confusing, I know. It's a little early in the morning as I'm doing this episode, so I got my coffee here. I'm still kind of in the process of even waking up, so hopefully that makes sense. We'll have to see once we get on over there, but yeah, I'm excited for today's episode. Now, I've done a little more improvements. I have actually gotten these 4 aircons going, because if you guys remember, inside the house, I had like 50 torches and everything like that, and at the end of the day, this just looks a little bit cleaner because, well, what started this was, I ended up finding a couple Deinonychus eggs. And this one's a 145, 130, 140, and, oh yeah, this is one that I already had previously. So I actually found 3, and I want to get them on, I want to get them cracked open. I want to see what's in there, basically. But here's the thing. This apparently still makes it too cold, so I am still going to have to set up torches. I'll probably do something over here, but probably next episode you guys will be seeing what those Deinonychus are all about, and if there's any good stats on any of them. But, yeah, I'm going to stop rambling here, because I feel like this could end up being a 10-minute intro, so let's get started here. What do I need? I am going to leave the Fjordur here. Even though I like this guy, yes, I've leveled him too, which is kind of sad. Not sad, it just kind of stinks, but it is what it is. We're going to be taking out the otter today, because the otter has, just the hypothermal insulation. By the way, before we do that, let's see. Does the otter have any levels? Oh, it does. Cool. Okay. So every level that I've gotten, I've just put it into melee at this point. So we're looking at 518 melee. Let's get away from the air cons, because that's not really going to work here. So let's go all the way over here. I also have to see if we have full ghillie, because if we don't, that might be a problem. Okay, so we're currently sitting at 824, and that is with all of our stuff that we would be bringing over to Jotunheim eventually. So we still need to get a little... Okay, now we're at 801. So we do need a little bit of improvement. You guys have been telling me that it's 900 plus hypo, so we got about 99 hypo to go, essentially, which is going to take a little bit. Alright, let's grab a few things for the Desmodus here. I am going to make a total of 4 elixirs. There's another reason, too. So if you guys remember, we saw that 150 Rex. Now, in the last episode, we got ourselves the 174 Tech Rex. Not that good. The 150 Rex we saw near the castle, I believe. If it's still there, we may tame that too, so we'll have to see what happens. What was I... Oh my god. I was running around here. I wanted to bring something specifically. I don't remember. Shoot. And I don't want to leave here and then have to come back and all that stuff. But let's do this while we're at it. Let's take the 23 cooked meat, drop that into my inventory. Okay, let me think here. Deinonychus eggs, we talked about... This intro is going to literally be a 5-minute intro. Oh my god, this is what I was trying to avoid. Okay. So we checked hypo. Shoot, I don't remember. I think we're just going to have to leave base and then come back if I need to grab anything else. Yeah, I can't remember what I need. Shoot. Oh, full ghillie, that's what it was, for the Shadowmanes. Okay. Full ghillie. Ghillie would be in here. We have chest. We have a better chest. We have hands, we have legs, we have face, we need foots. Alright, so I'm gonna have to make some gilly, it looks like, which means we need some organic poly. Okay, so at least we'll take that with us. I think we have everything at this point, so let's head on out. Let's finally get done with the intro here. And first things first, we're gonna head straight over to the Fjordhawk, because if we can get that... Actually, you know what? The Fjordhawk is over that way, so maybe... let's bring out Fluffs instead. Let's do that, because Fluffs is just gonna get us there a lot faster. And hopefully it's still trapped. If you guys remember in the last episode, yeah, it was trapped in that rock, essentially. So if it's still trapped, that would make this 10 times easier. So let's take all that stuff out for the Desmodus. We'll throw everything onto Fluffs, and then we'll get on over there. But yeah, and then along the way, if we find some organic poly, which we should, we'll be able to make ourselves full gilly, so we're all good to go and ready for Shadowmanes today. So... let's see how this goes. Let's head on over and get ourselves that 145 Fjordhawk. Alright, so we're back in the area here, and I just totally realized I think I need to... So there was... Ooh, it is still stuck. I see it right there. So here's the good thing. Because it's... Oh, hello, Truck. Because it's stuck, I'm kind of wondering if I can lure everything over to it. So luring all of my ovises pretty much right there. And then it will essentially pick up everything. So pretty much this thing will not move. And I just totally realized, guys, I am still currently on PvE, not PvP. So, again, there's been a couple of patches and stuff like that. I don't know if it's been fixed or anything yet. So, you know what? We'll experiment. Let's see. Because worst case, then I just log out. And then switch it over to PvP, and then this thing will be okay. So, let's see if this works here. So, it's stuck in the rock. This is, like, the best situation you can actually have with these things. Because now I can see what friggin' level it is. So, let's get the Ovis out. Let's get 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7. Hopefully, we don't have to use all of them up. Are they all Ovises? Yes, they are. Okay. But we'll do this maybe 2 at a time, and see how this goes. So, we'll drop an Ovis there. I want to get these as close as possible to this thing. We're going to slaughter. And moment of truth. I'm not going to slaughter this one yet because it doesn't look like anything's happening here. And this guy's getting a little wonky. So I'm wondering if I have to break the rock in order to get him out. I might well, get her out. I might have to. Okay, let's experiment with that first. Probably use this. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Pass it. Okay, it looks like it's eating it. Cool, 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 cool. Nope, 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 nope. Alright, we're gonna slaughter you. I totally forgot to add the levels. Damn it. Okay. Alright. A little preoccupied over there, so that's okay. Alright, I finished the first one. It's already at 48%. Oh, it's done with 2. Oh god, okay, slaughter. Alright, 68, 72. Alright, I'm gonna see where we're at after this. Okay, 76%. Okay, yeah, we might have to throw out at least another one. Okay, cool. There we go. Tamed the Fjordhawk. And we got a... Whoa, wait. 209. Okay, so 217 is the best that you can get, because it was a 145. That's still pretty good, though, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what the best way to do it is, because, again, taming effectiveness was 89.3, so we did lose a little bit, but that's actually pretty good. So I'm wondering with these kind of guys, and colors on it, not bad. Let's do this for a second. Let's go HUD. There we go, just so we can see what we're looking at. Okay, so it's like burgundy on the wings. That's actually not that bad. And then the orange. Okay, so it looks pretty cool. It looks like just a normal Fjordhawk kind of thing. It just looks like a normal hawk, I would say. But that's still pretty cool. Let's check out the stats on this thing. So this has 1860 in health, which I believe is the same as the 130, interestingly. 114 weight. Again, I don't think the weight really makes a difference, because once you die, it picks up everything. But I guess for the meantime, having high weight is pretty good. Melee, I don't know if melee even does anything for this thing, and I don't even know if stamina is really anything. So I feel like health is the only stat... Well, sorry, health and weight might be the only stats that you really want to deal with this thing. Because at least I noticed, when I had the Fjordhawk in the last episode, it wouldn't attack anything while I was on the back of a dino. And I've noticed that in between episodes when killing stuff. I noticed that in the last episode, too. I don't know if the melee actually reflects anything at this point with these guys. But yeah, I don't know. I would say probably just focus on the health. Maybe the weight for just shits and giggles, I guess at that point. But, I mean, I'm kind of on the fence about the weight. Because when you die, it picks up everything regardless. But maybe... You know what? Let's put you away first before I just, like, leave and forget you here. At least you're ready to go for at least another Fjordhawk tame. Or maybe we'll use you for another tame. I don't know yet. We'll see. But with the weight, it picks up everything anyway. So it essentially has unlimited weight regardless. But I guess if you're using it as a bit of a mount, like... Okay, no. Wrong choice of words. If you're using it for... Is that another one? No, it's a Microraptor. Okay. Let's head on back to the mainland here. If you're using it to just carry stuff in your inventory, maybe it is good to have a higher weight, because then it could just carry more naturally. And then if you die, it'll just pick up everything else and bring it back to you. So yeah, maybe weight is justified, or at least you should probably look at the weight stat and everything. 119 regardless seems pretty good. I'll have to check the other Fjordhawks just to see, but let's take a look at this yellow drop here and see. Hopefully we get something good, because I will say I love the long neck, but the durability on it, and we got another donkey saddle. I feel like I always get donkey saddles. Oh my god. I feel like the long neck that we have is good. It's a mastercraft, but at the same time, it's 150-something durability. The damage on it's 192, which doesn't seem like a lot, I'm gonna be honest. Like, it took a lot of shots in the last episode to take down that 174. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a 174 Rex, but still, like, I don't know, it just seemed really excessive. Plus, in order to repair the thing, I needed like 500 metal. And granted, yes, it was really far down, it was almost on the verge of breaking, but like, I don't know, just resources-wise, it doesn't really justify what it does for us, if that makes sense. I don't know. So hopefully, eventually, we could find ourselves another long neck, but we'll see. I just want to drop off a few things before we go. So let's get rid of the Fjordhawk. Let's throw you in here. And we'll also throw the... we'll just throw the Ovises away. That's fine. We'll just put them inside of one of the fridges. But yeah, we'll just leave you there. You can chow down from the feeding trough. Let's get you guys in here. Maybe I'll take one of the Ovises, because... Yeah, I'll take one of the Ovises, because you know what? While we're already on the mainland, maybe I should go for that Rex. I think that just probably makes the most sense. Let's see, chitin, that would be over here. And then Blueprint goes in the back here. And then while we're at it, because we're already at base, let me just throw this stuff in so I can make some spark powder with this, because, oh my god, I have just been, like, just making spark powder, making gunpowder like crazy, because I just wanted to keep loading up sec with all of that ammo and everything like that, because this stuff is amazing. Now, we have a total of, what is that, almost 1,000? Maybe a little bit less, a little bit more. 997 bullets. I love using the bullets on the back of this thing, I'm gonna be honest, but the aim is not good, at least. But let's kind of continue here. Let's take Fluffs. We're gonna head over to where that Rex is, because I just want to see if it's even there. If it's there, we'll tame it. If it's not there, then no big deal. That's it. You know what I mean? So let's head on over. I believe it was near the castle, which is relatively close to where we are, especially with Fluffs. I mean, everything on this map is just 10 times closer using a Maywing. So another thing I want to do when we get to Asgard is experiment what dinos you can actually use in Asgard. Now, obviously, I don't have the allow K-Flyers thing toggled on anymore because we got the Desmodus. So I'm curious to see, based on official, is the Maywing gonna work? Is maybe a gas bag gonna work? Like what are your options here, essentially? And plus, and even though I don't have one, I'm kind of curious if you guys know Are you able to use Sinomacropses over there? Like, are you allowed to glide on up using a Sinomacrops on Asgard, Jotunheim, whichever realm? It doesn't really make a difference because they're all the same. The reason why, and again, probably people know this, but at least I'll throw it out there for the few that might not. The reason why some of the dinos don't necessarily... Oh, God, come on. Don't necessarily work, like you can't use flyers, is because it's considered a cave. So Asgard, Jotunheim, and Vanaheim are actually built under this map. So at that point, it's considered a cave. So I think that's the reason why. But speaking of which, I think this is that Rex, right? Yeah, that's that Rex. Okay, we're going to go for this thing. Unfortunately, cannot do this on the back of a Maywing. I can do it on the back of the Desmodus, though, so maybe I'll do that. Yeah. I should have kept all that mutton. What was I doing? Once it's knocked out, we'll try to get back over to the mainland and see if I can get that mutton back, because that was stupid. Oh my gosh. Anyways, let's get this started. I am just going to cryo up Fluffs here. Give me everything, Fluffs. And yeah, we'll cryo you up. We'll get this started. I have 81 total tranks. That should be fine. I have 100 more at base, but for right now, 81 should be fine. And I hope I'm just fast enough to kind of run around here, because I am half encumbered. You know what? Better yet, that's fine. We'll use the Desmodus just to play it safe. It's going to be a little bit cheap shooting off the back of this thing, I know, but it is what it is at the end of the day. Oh my god, this is like way too easy. This reminds me of using like the tech suit over on Genesis 2 in order to like tame everything. You could just float right above them, they won't hit you or anything like that, and you could just keep pelting them. Oh my gosh, yeah, you can do your roar, that's fine, you ain't gonna do anything about it. It's almost like the Rex has a song stuck in its head and it's like just rocking to the beat. Look at that head. Just keeps moving side to side, nothing going on. Oh my gosh. Alright, it's going on the run now. How did I miss? And it's out. Sweet. Oh my gosh, this actually wasn't too bad, I'm gonna be honest. Especially being in the air and not having to do anything. That's absolutely great. Let me take a look around here, though. Just want to make sure there's no dinos that can totally... Oh, hello, raptors. Okay, you come on over here. Let's get a little bit of blood from you guys. We are gonna use the blood pact, because why the heck not? Oh, okay, you guys are hitting kind of hard. Oh, no, you're not. Okay, never mind. Felt like you were hitting hard. But anyways, let's get Fluffs out here because, again, I do want to quickly head back over to that one spot that we were just at, Tame and the Fjordur, because we literally just dropped all the mutton. Now, because it was dropped out of my dinos inventory, there's a very good chance that... We can drop all this bullet meat. We don't need that. That's a very good chance that it's not a 5-minute timer. It's like a 30 to an hour timer. It's kind of considered like a death bag, I think, at that point. Or at least that's the hope. Worst case scenario, if it's not, I do remember that we have Ovises over in this direction. They did scatter a couple episodes ago, so I'm not sure if they're there anymore, but we should be able to find one. Or we just use one of ours. Now, I'm a little reluctant on using one of ours just for this kind of tame because... Well, it's not going to take much to actually tame this Rex, because we are going to be using a Sanguine Elixir, too. So that already puts it up 30%, and then probably like 3 or 4 pieces of mutton, and we are done. So I really don't want to slaughter an Ovis just for 3 to 4 pieces of mutton. But we'll see what happens. We're pretty much already there, which is absolutely nuts. While we're at it, let's just turn this on. And it's so funny that the Fjordhawk still shows up on my taming effectiveness bar. That was, oh my god, that was a while ago. I know it was only maybe 2-3 episodes ago, maybe even 2 episodes ago. But yeah, for me, that's been, oh no. Did we just land into 2 Alpha Rexes? Jesus. Okay, so we take, oh, there's the bag. Okay, so the bag is still here. Am I gonna have enough, oh no. That's a little too close. Unless it pushes it off the edge. Push it off the edge. Push it off the edge. I think it did. Sweet. Oh, no, not you. Not you. I just want to get this. No, 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 no. Ugh. Oh. Okay. Go away. I just want to get my stuff. Get out of here, dude. Just gonna keep spamming this button and hopefully we can kill this thing. I know it's running away from me and everything, but at this point, it's just the principle. Like, this thing's gotta go down. This thing got really annoying real quick. So, yeah, watch my bag is gone now because of me doing this. Nah, the bag's still there. Nope. Oh, God. Okay, I saw a Microraptor. Jesus! Oh my God, that... Again, they always come at the worst time. Jeez. Okay, let's see if we're good. I think we're okay. I hope we're okay. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see any Microraptors near me, so we should be good. Do one more pounce. There we go. Thank God. Alright, let's get this mutton and let's get back on to the Rex. Alright, got ourselves a Velonosaurus saddle and a Mosa saddle. Not too shabby there. But yeah, in the meantime, guys, I have pretty much just been looking around to try to find some Hesperornis so we can get ourselves organic polymer. Now, the other option is I could very well just head over to the volcanic biome, but again, at the end of the day, we don't really have any dinos that can. I guess the Desmodus can, but at the same time, if you harvest them, then you don't get the poly, so I think we're just going to continue this method, and then what I'll end up doing is I'll end up just, once I kill them with the Maywing, I'll just harvest them by hand, and hopefully that'll give us enough to make ourselves the rest of the ghillie that we need, which I think is only just one piece, so it's not too bad. It's just a matter of finding these guys at this point. No. Gotta be kidding me. Come on. Always ends up happening at the worst times. Jesus. Okay, oh, I was able to actually kill it. Sweet. Okay, let's see if I can get this. Come on. Just need a little bit of hide. Perfect. Okay, I should be able to make myself the whatchamacallit now, the ghillie, I believe. So yeah, I ended up having to go over to the volcanic biome and using the little Fluff's Pounce, I'll call it, the little, what is it, left trigger attack, this thing. It does a decent amount of damage. It does 111 damage, which is not too shabby. So, yeah, I was actually managed to be able to kill one of those things and get a little bit of poly from it. Not too much. Would prefer a little bit more, but I think we have enough. Let's have a quick look here, just in case. Let's get the fiber out. I think I can make ghillie in my inventory. I can. Okay, and I'm pretty sure we need just the boots. Let's just double check. Yes, so it's just boots. Now we got full ghillie. Sweet. Alright, so let's see how this goes here. So we'll drop a little bit of mutton in. We'll use the elixir. Hopefully that's enough. Yep, that's going to be enough. And we have ourselves a full tamed Rex. Okay, we're looking at 10,340 in health, which I think is already better than the tech variant. 1428 in stam, 920 in weight, and 302 melee. Again, the melee is not great, but it is what it is. Hopefully, if we find a female along the way, we'll get something better in the melee department. So at this point, it pretty much just comes down to what variant of Rex we're going to end up getting. We pretty much just need a female tech, I believe, and a female regular Rex, and we'll kind of compare and contrast and go from there. But I do also see over in the volcanic biome, there is a yellow drop, so I do want to get over there and get it, and then we're going to get ourselves ready to head over to Asgard. Alright, got the aloes off the cliff there. Now let's see. First of all, I do want to check what level you were. 140. Damn it. That was a 140. Shoot. Okay, what do we get here? We got ourselves a sickle and a lance. The lance... Nah. We'll get rid of that. We can get rid of a lot of stuff from our inventory. But what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to head on back to base. Let's get into orbit here. I'm going to head back to base, drop a few things off. But yeah, then we're going to head over to Asgard. So I will meet you on over there. So before heading over to Asgard, guys, I do want to check out this cave one more time. First, for loot. Second, I want to see if we can actually get fungal wood in here, because this is considered an aberration cave. So I am wondering if I check out these little, like, trees and stuff right here, will this, in fact, give me fungal wood? It doesn't. Shoot. Is there another spot that gives me fungal wood in here? Let's have a look. You know what? Maybe these shiny trees? Oh, God. Okay, we'll try that again. Okay, so... Oh, God. Okay. There we go. Alright, so those kind of trees, normal wood. Let's see about these guys. Are these even trees? Oh, no, you just grab. Oh, okay. That's interesting. What do you give me? You guys give me crystal? Oh, my God. I have been searching around crystal forever, and, like, I did not even think that would be a option, just a viable... Wow, okay. Words right now, a little bit tough, but it is what it is. Again, I just want to double check just to make sure this is the tree that I just hit before. Yeah, okay. So that's just normal wood. Alright, so unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get fungal wood in here, which kind of stinks. Wish I was going to be able to do that, because there's a really good spot here on Midgard that you can actually get... Oh, that was a secret, okay. A lot of the fish and everything like that, which we are going to have to do. We have to basically get fish baskets going, get high-level tier fish, and then we feed it to the Shadowmane. If there is a place in here that I can get fungal wood at, let me know, guys. Maybe I'm just missing it or something like that. I am a little bit in a bit of a rush here, too, because I'm not seeing any of the loot drops. But at the same time, one of the loot drops has that 150... Megalosaurus next to it, and it's starting to turn nighttime. So I don't want the thing to wake on up. I don't even know where it is. I thought it was over here. Actually, let's take a look. Is that 150 gone? Because the 150 would have been over here. It's usually at the second drop. I think it's the second drop. I think it's the drop that's over here. Oh, there it is. Nope, it's still here. That's it, right? Yep, 150 female aberrant. Okay, we might tame that in the future just to have, because that's a 150. I really don't want to pass up on that at any point. But again, it is getting close to night. It's 18:20. I just don't want to be in the middle of taming it, and then it wakes up for the night, which then it's just... That thing's a behemoth, basically. So, we're not going to worry about that for right now. So what's going to end up happening is I am going to have to head over to Asgard, get myself some fish baskets made. I might come back over... Oh, yeah, I got to wait for the cave to de-render. Head back over here for the actual spot where we're going to get the fish, because I don't know any good fishing spots over on Asgard. The problem is the water's so deep that the fish move around. There's a couple of places here on Midgard that the water is shallow enough where you can literally... It kind of similar to Genesis 2, if you guys remember. Most of those rivers are really shallow where the fish don't move. You just put the basket down and then pick them up. Pick them up, that kind of thing. And it makes life just so much easier. So... Let me figure out what I'm going to do. Again, it's going to turn night here in a little bit, so I think I'm just going to wait out the night at the house. And, yeah, in the morning, we'll figure out what we're going to do, whether we go to Asgard, make the fish baskets, come on back here, or maybe we just do everything on Asgard and, yeah, see what we can actually find. So, I will see you guys in the morning, and we'll figure out what we're going to do in regards to the Shadowmanes. Alright, guys, welcome back to Asgard. What we're going to do is now... I think we're going to actually get the fungal wood over here, and we're going to try to find fish over here, too. Instead of having to go back and forth, hopefully we can find some good fish here in order to tame up a Shadowmane or two, but we'll have to see what happens. Worst case, we get our fish and everything like that, we get the baskets done, we head back over to Midgard, get the fish, then come on back here. Oh my god, this has been such an ordeal. But yeah, a few more things too that I realized that we should probably need, and what I've actually done between clips here. But anyways, as you guys can see on the back, you might be able to see, you might not, I switched it out for the Fjordur. And the reason is, if God forbid the Shadowmane does attack and kill us, we're not going to lose our tame in the process. But in order to kind of make this a little bit... Whoa. Look at you guys color... Whoa. Why are we getting... Wait. We got... Wait. Where did I just see a 150? Which one's the 150? 140. I just saw something that said 150 there. I feel like I did. Alright, 140, 145... What are the date-ons? 140, 55. Maybe I saw the 55 and the 140 and thought it said 150. Yeah, something's gone on. We did have an update here on console and everything, because I do not remember seeing those two dinos. Like, this is where we were in the last episode. We actually... we were here last episode because of the... This is where we killed the Alpha Raptors. So you know what? Probably because we killed some stuff. Oh. That's our 150. Interesting. I wonder if I should go for that first. Oh my god, yeah, look at all the colors coming in. Now, I know it's going to be announced potentially in the next few days. Well, by the time you guys see this video, it will already be announced, I think, on the Community Crunch that we're getting the summer event, it looks like, which is kind of cool. There was a post that said put out saying that it's going to be in the Community Crunch tonight, so we'll see what happens with that. Yeah, that stego should end up dying. So we have a 150 female Rex here. That's actually kind of interesting. I do want to take a quick look at some of the water sources here and see if fish are readily available. If they are, then I think we're pretty much good to go. If they're not, then we'll kind of have to figure it out and go from there. But at first, we're going to stop over by this lake here and see kind of what the fish situation is. And we'll also check the rivers and stuff, too. I'm hoping these little ponds or something like that are going to work out just because they're a little bit smaller. Yeah, that pond's big, but maybe if I can get in this little, like, rivery, crevicey area here, if there's a couple fish, this might work out for us. So let's see. Let's take a quick look over here. What time is it currently? I was going to say, it's early in the morning, but okay. No. No fish. Damn. That would have worked out perfectly if it was, like, right there. I really don't want to put fish thingies in this kind of water because it's just going to take forever and a day to get them lined up, to get them actually, like, in, and it's such a pain. But anyways, okay. So, you know what? Back up. Let's try to organize this pretty well. First things first, let's head over to the purple patchy area. I don't know which direction that's in, so we'll head this direction and see how it goes. Because first, I want to get the fungal wood. We have to make a couple of these baskets and everything like that. What level are you guys? 25 and 25. Okay. First, we got to make the baskets. It looks like that we need a total of 4 fish, if they're 1.5 and better, to tame up a 150 Shadowmane. Now, if we use the elixir, that drops it down to 3. So I do have a couple of elixirs ready to go, so we can potentially do that. Obviously, it's just a matter of how the heck we're going to get the elixir in and everything while we're trying to feed a Shadowmane and all that stuff, because it's already pretty nerve-wracking to begin with. So we'll have to see what happens. But what else have I done? I've also went ahead and switched over to full ghillie, so we're good there. Oh, Shadowmane. Wow. Okay. 2 of them already. 1 foot. Wow. Okay. 145 and a 20. Okay. So there is a 145 already over here. Jesus. Okay. That's good, because the female is actually pretty colorful, which is cool. I like having the colors on the Shadowmanes and stuff like that. Apparently, you guys were saying that some of these plants I can hit, and they will give me fungal wood. Now, is it this? No. I don't know where those Shadowmanes are. Is it you? Probably not, if I'm not able to... No, it looks like that's something I pick. Okay, so it's not that. I wonder if it's the bulb things. Oh god, there's Shadowmanes everywhere. Not everywhere, there's like 2 or 3, but I still consider that like everywhere. I feel like there's something in the water right there too. That is, what the hell is that? Okay, Dipplecalls, okay. Alright, Shadowmanes are... Oh god, there's a Shadowmane right next to us. No. I'm surprised that thing didn't try to pounce me. Where did it go? It was a blue one. Yeah, there it is, that one. What level are you, buddy? Okay, so you're the 20, and that's the 145. Ooh, I like the colors on the female. But yeah, those blue bulby things, I think right there, that's going to be our fungal wood, I think. I think that's what you guys were telling me in the comments, but now I just got to get a chance to actually grab some of them. And apparently you... Oh, God, look at this group. Did I just say 140? And that's not even the highest one. Oh, no, 55. Okay, so it can't be a 140 in that group. 20? What about you? Wait, where are you going? You guys are moving so fast. Oh my god, because you're in the water. Are you moving fast? Do you get your buff in the water? Nah, it's a 25. Oh god, that's gonna be a huge freaking group there. Jesus, look at that. You know what we could do? Ah. Okay. So female 150 and a female 145 in that group. Okay, so at least we're getting 2. 100%. We got to get those. Which means we are going to need a ton of fish, because we're going to need those 2 females, and we're going to have to get a male too, because I definitely want to breed them and everything like that. So, yeah, we got our hands cut out for us in this one. So, let's see here. Can I at least land? No, I just want to land normal, please. Thank you. For once. Let's see if this is it. Fungawood! There we go. Sweet. Awesome. I'm already encumbered. Oh, God. All right, and you need 60 fungawood, 40 thatch. Okay, so let's pick up the rest of the thatch that was here, too, that I dropped. All right, and now we need fiber. Ah, this would have been good to bring over that new sickle I got. Damn it. Alright, guys, so unfortunately I couldn't really find a spot on Asgard that works, so I have worked my way back over to Midgard, and this is the spot where we're going to be getting some fish. This seems to be the best spot that I can find, but if you guys know any good fish locations and everything like that, leave me coordinates in the comments down below. That'll definitely really help for future episodes. But anyways, let's get ourselves a couple of fish baskets here and see kind of what we're working with in this water. So let's drop these on down to here. I don't know. Oh, I can hold 5. Sweet. Okay. So let's come on into the water. Now, there shouldn't be any piranha in here. I at least hope. Yeah, no, I don't see any piranhas. So now it's just a matter of kind of checking each fish along the way. And like I said, oh god, there is piranhas. Okay, there's only one though, interestingly. Oh, there's a couple. Nope, 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 nope. Alright, that was easy. That one's already taken out. Alright, so it looks like we got one. Just one. Maybe 2. There we go. Sweet. Okay. So we're all good there. I think all the piranha are gone. We'll take a quick look in here. But again, we are looking for just the highest ones that we can get. So this is a coelacanth, 0.8. There's also a big salmon over here. So if I can get this guy might be pretty good. That's a 1.3 only? Ah, jeez. Okay. Let's see. That's a 1.2. Okay, I think we're just going to have to go for the 1-1s and kind of call it a day here and see how this goes. So how to set these up, you got to put the fish traps down, wait about 30 seconds, and then you'll be able to pick up the coelacanths. Now, most of them will move around and stuff, which makes it a little bit difficult, but some of these naturally get stuck, which is perfect. And when it gets stuck, that's the one you want to try to get. So let's head on over here to this saber-tooth. We'll drop you right here for the meantime. Head back over to the first trap, and we should be able to get at least one of these coelacanths. But yeah, I ended up on Asgard making a total of 6 of these traps. So 6 should be enough. I just needed one of these fish to come near this trap, and we should be able to get this guy. I'll set up another one like over here, maybe. And then maybe a third one here, because 2 of these we're definitely going to go for. So as long as they get near this trap, we'll be good. There we go, trap coelacanth, sweet. So got the first one. There we go, got the saber-tooth salmon, that's the 1.3. What size is this guy? 1.2. Cool, we'll take you. Alright guys, welcome back to Asgard yet again. So, it turns out that we actually need a total of 7 fish in order to tame a 150 Shadowmane. So, I went out and got 10, because none of them are the 1.5 and higher that we need, so yeah, I kind of had to just get more than I needed just to play it safe, because I know I'm bound to mess things up, and it does turn out that you can, in fact, use the Maywing over here on Asgard, which is kind of cool. So I assume you can use Maywing in caves, too. You can probably use the gas bag, I would assume, then, too, and then also probably the Cinemacrop. So I think I answered my own question that I posed a little bit earlier in the episode, but you guys can let me know about the Sinnoh, because personally, I don't have that, nor will I have it on the series. So yeah, got a total of about 10 of those. Let's kind of throw out, just to show comparisons real fast, so we'll throw out the gas bag, which I ended up naming FedEx, obviously, because, well, this thing's just going to pretty much carry a ton of stuff for us, and it's purple and orange. So that's kind of what I went with. And then we have ourselves the Argentavis, which, the Argentavis we should not be able to ride. There you go. Access inventory. That's all I can do on a traditional flyer. So that all works. That's all fine. Just to show comparison. I knew that was going to happen, but just to show you guys. And now we have the gas bag, which... Oh, yeah, you can ride. Okay. Because I guess they're not considered a flyer. It's kind of similar to maybe to, like, the Rock Drake and stuff like that, where they're, like, gliders. Well, also the Maywing, too, obviously. But at this point, we're going to get Shadowmane hunting, and we're going to get Shadowmane taming. There we go. Oh, my God. Words are a bit of a struggle right now. But anyways, let's do this. So we're going to take you out of the way, you out of the way, you out of the way. Let's get Sek out here. I think that'll just work out a little bit better. Because we're going to have to take out the lower level ones. And I think just using Sek at the end of the day is going to work out a little bit better. We'll have to see what happens, though. Yeah, we're encumbered. I kind of had a feeling that would happen. I really hope... Just don't eat my fish baskets, dude. I don't think they do eat the fish baskets. I don't think that's a thing, but you never know. With a new creature and everything like that, sometimes buggy things go awry. So let's put Fluffs away here. If you guys are wondering, Fluffs is a name I've used for Maywing since Genesis 2. I like the name, so I'm going to kind of keep that and keep that going. Keep that tradition going, I guess. So let's get on down here and see if we can find that 145, 150. In a perfect world, they are separated. Now, the 10 fish that I have right now will only be able to tame one of these. The plan is to tame at least one. We can always come back for the other, but I do want to get a male and a female in this episode. That is the plan, or at least the hope. What's attacking me right now? Oh, a bug. Okay. Yeah, we gotta watch out for those guys. Imagine Shadowmane taming and then that happens. Yeah, that happened so many times to me on Genesis 2, trying to get friggin' Shadowmanes. But what is that? Okay, so that's the one thing I'm not a fan of with the Andrewsarca saddle. Okay, so a Calico 140 just killed a Mantis. Okay, interesting. Let's see here. So where are the Shadowmanes, by the way? Okay, there's a couple over there. Oh, God, there's a couple over there. Let's see. Where are they? Okay, so we have a 20, and that's the 150. And then we have another male over there. So we got a female 150, male 20, male 20, male 25. Okay, so here's the plan. I'm going to shoot them. Not a good start to the plan, but that is going to be the beginning of the plan. If I shoot them and get them all over here, let's get out of this mode for a second, and maybe, you know what? Let's switch that. First plan is getting rid of something here that gives me a little bit of hide. You don't give me hide, but I will take all of that organic polymer. You know what? I guess it's going to be a Bronto. Yeah, I need the hide. I need to make beds. Alright, so it's currently 11:25, so we have more than plenty of time to do this. What is this area called? Drake Lagoon. Oh, that's a cool name, too. So if you didn't know rock drakes were here, I guess you know now. Drake Lagoon, that's for them. I don't even know if this is the right area for the rock drake trench. I feel like it's the other pool, but this is still pretty cool. Anyways, let's see if we can get these guys over. I just want to take a look. Okay, so they're all sleeping right now, but I want to make sure that we're dragging over the 150 female and the 150 only. And it looks like we are. Okay, cool. Alright, guys. Here goes nothing. Let's hit it. That would be good. Yeah, but I think that's the other one over there, right? Yeah, that's the 145. That one's kind of I'm hoping that's out of sight enough. Alright. Here we go. Okay, so we only lured one of them. That's actually pretty good. This is actually perfect. Oh my god, this works out perfectly. Done. This is actually pretty cool, I gotta say. Oh, God. Yep, get him. All right. All right, let's see what we can do here. Oh, God, there's an Alpha Carno. Oh. Yeah, that we got to take care of first. If they wake up, that's totally fine. I just don't want to start the process. Then the Alpha Carno comes over and everything like that. I think it makes the most sense to try to take that thing out as quickly as possible. So let's come on over here. A little bit of a detour, a little bit of a distraction, but it is what it is. And also, too, I do see a drop thing over there, a runestone, actually. So you know what? Let's get that. So maybe we can get some added levels onto Sec here. Because why the heck not? And we can also take this time to look around and see if there's any more Shadowmane. I don't think there are, which is good. I think it's just the two at this point. All right, got ourselves another one. So we got about 600 seconds to take this thing on out. That's not too bad. I think we'll be okay. Really, dude? Trying to take out an alpha. All right, let's move up just a little bit. There we go. And yeah, we're just gonna do this. Just want to move up a little bit. Okay, so it's almost dead. I also just wanted to make sure that I didn't hit the other Shadowmane. Which, speaking of which, the other Shadowmane is in fact up and walking around, so we are gonna have to watch out for that. Oh, there's another one. Okay, good thing I noticed that. Wait. That's a male. 55. Okay, so we're going to have to take out that 55, and we gained a level, which is awesome. Okay, so Andrew Sarkis got a total of 6, which we are just going to put into melee, I think, at this point. Let's get out of this area, though, because these Shadowmane are up and about, so I want to get them isolated, and then this should work out. I think we'll be okay. We'll at least get one of these, let's put it that way. And our character gained 2 levels. Sweet. So we're going to put that into Fortitude, again, just getting us that much closer to possibly going for, whatchamacallit here. Yeah, that 145 looks cool. Okay, that 55 we need to get rid of. I need them to just kind of calm down now, go to sleep. Okay, it looks like they're both asleep. Yeah, this is cool. I'll wait till it gets a little closer. Okay. Okay, he's quick. Okay. There we go, sweet. Alright, sleepy kitty. Just stay asleep. Oh, God. Wait, how did it find me? Oh, God, I wasn't crawling. No, mistakes were made. Get back to Sec, get back to Sec. Alright, here we go. Don't you freaking get up. Alright. I don't know where to go from here. That's the problem. I'm wearing full ghillie, so I don't know if it's going to attack me or not. Okay, it's heading in the other direction. Okay. It's already 46%. That's crazy. Okay. It is coming back towards me, though, so I am going to have to kind of scooch away here. Okay, it's at 192, 180, 179, 185. Okay. Okay, so we're on to the third feed. The problem is I don't know where the other Shadowmane is. That's a bit of an issue. Okay, am I facing the right way for this thing? I am. Okay. Okay, slowly go back to Sec. Oh, crap, it hurt me. No, and we're back at 0%. Son of a bitch. Is it coming after me, or is it just, no, it just got, like, hit or spooked, or... Is it really at 0%? Okay, guys, so it's been a few hours. We are back on Asgard here. There is Sec. Okay, cool. So here is what I ended up doing. I went back to the mainland, went back to Midgard, ended up getting as many fish as I can find. Now, the combination here, there's a couple that are over 1.5, a couple of them, like this one, 1.8, At 1.5, 1.3, so it's kind of a combination between 1.5 and above and 1.0 and above. So I think what we're going to do is, well, yeah, we're going to give this a shot again, basically. So we got the Sanguine Elixir. Okay, let's get started. Okay, 91. Okay, so it hasn't moved yet. Okay, so I was not able to get the elixir off because I actually drank my canteen by mistake. So we'll do that in a minute. Let's see how far... Oh, God, this thing's, like, right here, so I can't really... Okay. And it looks like Sek is getting attacked, but that's fine. It's only taken 7 damage, so we should be okay. It looks like it's already went back down. I kind of just want to jump into this, I think. 1.8, screw it. We're just going to do it. We're already right here. Yeah, Sek has like 15,000 health, so we should be pretty good. Just want to get this second feed in, and if I can get the elixir off, we might be able to tame this thing right now. Okay, it's at 88%, which means one more feed and we should be good. I hope. Or do I use 2 crappy ones? I feel like I should probably use 2 crappy ones, so we're not using all the 1.5s just for this one specifically. I don't know where this guy is either. It's kind of freaking me out. Oh, God, it's over here. Okay, so we're going to be in a slow race back to Sek because it is also heading that way. Oh, crap. Okay. Yeah, see? Oh, shoot. Okay, is it actually down? Oh, it is. Okay. Now, is it facing me or is it facing away? It's facing away. Okay. It's a 1.2. Let's add that in. Alright, looks like Sek is fine. Hindsight's 20/20, but I feel like I should probably move Sek before doing this. And we got it. Holy crap, thank you. Woof. Okay. We finally got ourselves this freaking Shadowmane. Oh my god. So it took two of the... Okay, let's do this again. Took an elixir. Took 2 1.5s and higher, which the one was like 1.9 and the other was 1.8, and then a 1.2 to get this thing. And oh my god, I love the colors on it. That's really why I wanted this versus the 150. Let's check out the stats, though. So, okay. 5775 in health, 1845 stam, 671 in weight, and 266 melee. So melee, not the best, okay? Melee, no bueno. The other stats, though, not too shabby. They seem pretty good. So let's get this thing cryoed up, and like I said, oh, we gotta actually head back. Okay, so, we're gonna use Sek, we're gonna head on back. Is the Shadowmane following? No. Okay. Alright, guys, so I'm checking out the other side here, and it looks like there's only one Shadowmane, which happens to be a female level 100, so that stinks. I was kind of hoping we can get a male, but, I guess, you know what, I'm going to keep looking around because I didn't check the second level. I don't know if they spawn only near the lake or they can spawn a little bit higher up here. If they can, we might have a little more opportunity, but we'll have to see what happens. But if not, I guess we're going to go for the 150. That's actually kind of interesting. Who knows if we're going to get it, but we'll at least attempt to go for it. I think what might happen, too, is since we've left that area and then we're going to be going back, maybe some new Shadowmanes will actually be there, and maybe they'll spawn on in. So hopefully we can get ourselves a male. But if not, I mean, having a female 150 and a 145 is not too shabby. I mean, I'm really happy about that. But yeah, I just wanted the male so I can start breeding them. But I guess that might have to wait. But let me look around and see what I can find, though, guys. Okay, so yeah, it does look like the 150 is the only one still here. We'll take a look at it right here. Yeah, I haven't seen any other Shadowmane. Why are you... Oh, you're out of stam. That's what it is. But yeah, right there. 150 female. Okay, I guess we're going to go for that. That's totally fine. So let me get the setup and everything going again. We'll head up there. We'll bring Sec down. We'll take out all the creatures in the area, so at least we're good to go in that sense. And yeah, we'll get this 150 tame started. Nope, it hurt me. Shit. Okay, so that's a bit of a concern. That just dropped it back down to 0. Alright, we're going to back away. We're going to wait till morning, and we are going to continue this, and hopefully get this done, because we need this 150. This thing's taking friggin' forever. Oh my god. Yeah. That really stinks. Okay, so it is the next morning. Not sure what happened, but the Shadowmane is not showing up on my hotbar anymore. So we're going to take a quick look over here. Sec just totally took a lot of damage. I shouldn't have done that. But let's take a quick look and see if we can find this thing. What the heck happened to it? I'm really hoping it wouldn't die, right? Like, what the hell would actually kill it? Unless there's like an alpha or something in the area, you should not take any damage. Thank you. Okay, let's see. So the last time we saw it was over here. Oh, it's still there. There you are. Okay. Interesting. Okay, not sure why it came off of the hotbar or anything like that, but not off the hotbar, off the taming meter thingy. Yeah, that thing. Not really sure why, but no big deal. I'm going to take one more look around. I'm kind of hoping throughout the night maybe a new Shadowmane did spawn in. And as I say that, I don't really see anything moving around too much, so I'm going to actually say no, that did not happen. That kind of stinks. Okay, well, it is what it is. We'll get 2 females today, hopefully. And, yeah, eventually we'll get ourselves a male. No big deal. Alright, it looks like it's asleep again, so let's get this process started. I'm going to be using a 1.2 to start, and then I have one more 1.9 left, so we're going to actually use that. Hopefully those 2 will get us a big chunk started on this, and we can get this taming pretty much done and dusted at this point, because my god, this has been a long one. I'm gonna say, this has definitely been a long one at this point. Alright, 44% right there. Cool. You've got to be kidding me. How the hell am I supposed to do that? Okay. I mean, I can... Do we try it or no? Okay, I think we're fine, actually. Okay. Let's put Sec over here. See if we can pull this off. I think we can. This will be a good example right here. Can I get up this rock? Okay, I can. Okay, so we should be fine. Oh, nope, it's already up. Scratch that. Alright, 74%. Hopefully we don't die here. Man, this part always freaks me out. I don't know how far I can be away from it before I can kind of get up and run. I assume maybe out of, like, line of sight I can get up. Alright, it looks like it might be down again. Okay, so we're just going to throw a 1.2 on here. No, just kidding. It's moving. Oh, man, that is the worst. No, I'm not even going to bother. Because it is right at the water, and if I take a step into the water, it's going to hear me, and that's going to ruin the taming. Alright, nope, we're going to wait till it gets up, it's going to move again, and then, yeah, hopefully it ends up in a better spot. All right, looks like one more feed after this. Slowly back up. Good. Okay, it's running the other way. Sweet. Okay, as long as nothing gets in the way right now, this should be it. On. And it is ours. And we ended up getting it as a perfect tame, too. That's absolutely awesome. Holy crap. Finally got it. Awesome. Sweet. And this thing looks pretty good, too. I gotta say, I like the jet black on this thing. It's a little tough to see right now because it is raining in-game, but... Oh, thank you, Lord. Okay, let's see if it was all worth it or not. Let's check its stats. Okay. 6105 in health. Compared to the other one, that is better. 5775 was the first one. 1890 stam, which is better than the first one. 756 in weight, better than the first one. And 301 melee, better than the first one. So, here's what we're going to actually do. This one's going to stay in a cryo until we get a male. And then this one, because it has the better stats, this is the one we're going to breed. For the meantime, until we get a male, this is the one we're going to be kicking around with. We're going to be kicking around with the 217, the really colorful one. What I might do is I might breed this into the line just to get the colors, because I really do like these colors and everything. But for now, this one's the one we're going to be using until we can get a fully imprinted one. But I love these things. Oh my god. Really excited that I finally got it. I gotta say, this has been an absolutely long episode. I know I had a lot more plans with this one, like looking for Thylas, taming that Rex that we saw, that female at the beginning, but this kind of just took the wind out of me. It's been 6.5 hours, guys, of recording this episode. So, guys, do me a favor, smash that like button if you enjoyed this one, and on top of that, if you're enjoying my content, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out. But, guys, that's going to be it, and now I am going to just, like, make food, go to bed. I'm exhausted. Have a good one, guys.